Start the damn video. Uh, Funny thing, the sound audio clips from like the last 30 minutes, so this would be part 14 actually. So I don't ever do these type of things where I'm like, oh hey, I'm gonna do this episode by episode like some famous LPers. But what I'm doing is to fill in the gap that I missed because I missed it. So I don't know what happened. My mic was off, and I noticed that it was like an hour of no like audio from the game and no commentary whatsoever. And I was like, that's just gonna be stupid. So I was like, I either need to put in commentary or just put in music or switch the music every time. I was like, that's just gonna be fucking annoying. And I have the soundtrack, so it's just gonna be really fucking annoying to have to keep constantly doing that. So I said, screw it. I'm just gonna go ahead and put commentary in it. So, uh, in what part? Fucking, let's see, 15, 16. It'll be done. I'm looking at it on my Sony Vegas. I'm watching it on my Sony Vegas Pro thing, but we're using the Power Bomb now. So, yeah. I have no idea where we're going. I haven't looked at this game uh, in like 2 weeks. So, it beats me. But we have power bombs, that's all I know. And now I'm scanning something, and now I'm not scanning something, and oh, I think this is when I tried to go for that fucking missile upgrade, and I failed at that, maybe? Or was that the part earlier? I'm not even sure. Because I get, like, blasted by those fucking things. Because if that happens. Because I remember, I think I was, like, mad about that shit. I was genuinely upset about that. And, no. Yeah, see, yeah, that's where it starts. It's not even. It's just me doing dumb shit, and I didn't kill those enemies, and they're gonna blast me off the fucking thing. Like, it's really annoying. It's really annoying, but yeah. This is in the future, by the way, like, way in the future, like, December 21st in the future. By the time that you guys see this, it'll be, like, December 22nd when I upload this, anyway. So, just get that, just keep that in mind. And the game's already been done for like quite a long time. As a matter of fact, I'm at the point of where I'm not recording a damn thing right now. For once, like last year, uh, if you remember, it was all about the Devil May Cry games and getting those out of the way before DMC came out, and then I noticed a whole bunch of other people were doing the exact same thing, and I was like, really? I thought I was the only one that was in a rush to do this. I mean, I just started my channel like decades ago. Oh, and this part, which it totally makes me mad that I fucking I don't know what I did. I guess I must have like hit my mute button or whatever. Because I guess I meant to hit my not mute button or my unmute button, and it just muted the shit out of the entire thing. And then I don't know why I lost audio or I didn't lose audio. I think it was just completely and utterly out of sync, and it was annoying the living shit out of me. And then I wind up syncing it up towards the end, towards the last part of this sit down. Which, ironically, in the next sit down, everything's okay. The final sit down, because we we gotta handle this shit. But those are basically the fucking dark aim things. It's funny. I'm so not used to doing post commentary for this whatsoever, but it's okay because I'm just gonna keep watching this until it's over and talk over it because that makes a lot of sense. So yeah. So I'm not entirely sure as to what's going on, but you guys will hear this first from me, if not from him. Magnus is supposed to be coming back again. This is like the third fucking time, but he swears that this time he'll actually go ahead and come back and finish his fucking game. For Final Fantasy VIII. So I might not even have to do it. So, which means I'm gonna have to like update the banner or whatever, or I could just be like, hey, fuck playing Final Fantasy VIII. I could play like not Final Fantasy because I just did two of them in like in 2 months. Well, 13 took fucking forever. It took like a span of like half a year to fucking do because I decided to let's take a break in between instead of just fucking playing the game all the way through. Even though 13.2 was like hella short. So I might just go ahead and do some of the DLC for 13.2, which is really, really short, and attempt to go against Gilgamesh. Like, I think I'll actually make that a Christmas video or something. It'll be a gift to myself if I can actually beat him. If not, then well, you know, do best out of three. If I can beat Gilgamesh one time, and as a matter of fact, it's probably going to be a heavily edited video, where I'm just going to be getting mad the entire time. Quite possibly. I'm not even sure. So, oh yeah, and I thought there was like a fucking artifact or something here, and I was just like, oh, fucking power bombs. Like, it's funny, I remember everything that I said when I recorded this, but it's kind of annoying that none of it is even there. So I felt like I just need to check the mic every time, and I hope that doesn't happen. As a matter of fact, like, it's been fun. It's funny, like, that would never happen at all. And this has just been a real fucking recent thing because of all the times I've had to skip over stuff to you know, to fucking break in recording, and then I never turned the fucking mic back on. But all of this stuff is actually relevant. It's not me skipping anything. So, yeah. Can you believe it? It's ridiculous. What the fuck am I doing? What am I doing? Where am I going? Why is this happening? Oh, do I have the spider ball? Yeah, duh. Duh. Got the spider ball so we can go up there and go get the upgrades and get biffed by enemies that shoot us way the fuck off the damn thing. Like, that doesn't make any goddamn sense. And I know there's gonna be in this part and the next part it's gonna be like this somewhat. Uh, I gotta find a break in it, I guess, and like, I don't know. I might still be talking during then, and then I'll like cut out what I'm saying because it's not important, and go back to the actual game, and then or the actual the live commentary instead of the post commentary, which is messed up. I mean, I might do a post commentary for like one game, maybe that I'm intentionally doing post commentary for anyway. But as far as I see it, we won't be doing that unless Magnus is like, "Hey, yo, dog, we should fucking just record Final Fantasy 8 and then just talk about it." And I'm like, "No, I don't want to do that." As a matter of fact, why the fuck do I have these headphones on? All I need is my goddamn mic. These headphones are hot. Oh, actually, it's just warm in my house. Ugh. One of those goddamn days. Here's my question. Why does Samus put up with all this shit? Why does she do it? Couldn't she just like throw up her hand? I mean, okay, in this game, she pretty much has no fucking choice. She has to wait for her ship to get fixed. But couldn't she just sat around and waited? I mean, the Ing didn't seem like they were doing too much of anything, until we started fucking with shit. To be literally ironic about all of that, because their actions have gotten much worse when we started fucking with shit. But no, 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 you know, we're Samus. We gotta handle all that. All those frame drops. That was weird. It was weird as fuck. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck was going on with that shit. Hopefully, I mean, I updated some drivers and shit like that, and hopefully everything will be fine. But as far as I know, oh yeah, and that's me trying to jump in the light, and I didn't mean to blind everyone. So I don't know. Yeah, but the random skipping around, that's just fucking ugly looking. I don't know why the hell it was doing that either. It didn't make any damn sense. So, it's whatever. But as soon as this shit's done, I'm gonna be like, yo, done talking to you guys about this game. Just want to let you guys know that, you know, if I fuck up, I mean to fix it. I try to. Anyway, I try really hard. But sometimes with this game, or when there's games like this where the sound could literally be off by a split of a second, and I'm not even exactly sure, and I'm just like, that's annoying. So it's just a disclaimer there. And I believe Silent Hill 3 wound up suffering from that in the long run, which is funny because this first sit down was perfectly fine. Then the second sit down, it seemed behind, and then the third sit down, I'm not entirely sure like if it was behind or not. I'm pretty sure it was, which is annoying as shit because I set like a 20-second delay on both. Like when as soon as I press the record button, I press the for the recording and the commentary. I wait 20 seconds and then I'm like, okay, you know, I'm not gonna say anything or do anything until 20 seconds has passed. And then as soon as 20 seconds has passed on the recording, that's when I start talking. On the commentary, it can be however fucking long, but I'll still be able to sync it up with my hey everybody, Fantron here, thing, which is really fucking annoying. It's really annoying. It's like my computer does not want to fucking cooperate with me. So I'm gonna have to find a better method, I guess. I'm not sure. Because I guess it's. Look at that shit. Look at that. That is ridiculous. Why? Why does that happen? Why, Samus? I can't blame Samus. Why fucking DVC 100 or 1000, whatever the fuck you are? I don't know. I've had this thing for so long now. It's been like 2 years. Bought it straight out of the box. It wasn't a gift or anything. I should probably upgrade soon. Hopefully, I will be able to this upcoming income tax or something. Well, no, that's probably not going to be true because I'm more than likely going to buy a new fucking console first, and then I'll probably upgrade to like an AverMedia uh, thing. Actually, I don't know. Shit, that would be a hell of a lot cheaper than fucking buying a brand new Well, okay, I could probably buy one brand new console instead of like buying two brand new consoles. Both the PS4 and the Xbox One. But I heard that there's really no reason to buy uh, either one. Well, for me, there's a reason to buy one or the other. Well, one, and it's the Xbox One because Killer Instinct. Like that. That's pretty much the only reason. Well, that just what the hell? What the hell did I do? Why did I do that? Oh, simple fucking color puzzles. Just fucking them up. Like, Jesus. Yep, you fucked it up again. There you go. Look at you using your noggin. Didn't they teach you this shit in like fucking grade school? Probably not. So you did it again. You dumb fuck. Silly guy. Fucking that shit up. Damn, you passed me. Anyway, we actually deactivate that thing over there. It's kind of annoying that this doesn't have any sound. Like, I should just throw random fucking Metroid music in here. You know? I just might. No, but it's not going to cover the span of 30 minutes. Or will it? I do have every Metroid soundtrack, even Metroid 2. Which I was totally thinking about doing for fucking. No, for the start of next year. That would be the first playthrough of next year is Metroid 2. Just so I can get it the fuck out of the way. And ironically, I think the last game that I'm going to do will either be Other M or. Yeah, Other M. Because Prime Hunters, I don't think I can emulate that very well. Not like how I was able to emulate fucking DS games before. I haven't tried. I really haven't given it a try at all, actually. So I should probably get on that and see how that goes. Because for the life of me, I can't remember. I know I can record them, but I know I can record emulated like Super Nintendo games. So I could probably do the Legend of Zelda series if I wanted to, and just emulate the shit out of that on the thing. But I'd have to play Skyward Sword first, because that's what Magnus told me. You need to fucking play Skyward Sword first, and I actually need to fucking finish it too, which is the ironic thing. That's like the only game I'm religiously trying to play on the Wii, and even then, like I have my Wii and Xbox 360 in my bedroom, and then my PS3 and PS2 are in the living room. So I find that quite amusing. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh. Hmm. So, I completely lost sight of what we were doing here. Oh, I think we're going to the temple again. No, that's where it was, right? Oh yeah, because I needed power bombs. Oh, I know what we're doing in this. I know what we're doing. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go fight Dark Samus actually, which I still think is probably one of the coolest boss fights. Well, one, I think that's the thing that fucking sold this game. It wasn't the whole going between Light World and Dark World and all that shit. I think Dark Samus sold this fucking game, like straight up. I don't know. I don't know what everybody's look at that shit. Just getting fuck it, just fucked them up. Anyway, I don't know what everybody's opinions are on this game because not a lot of people seem to mention. I mean, the Prime series. They always say a Prime series as a whole was really good. Then everybody has their nitpicks about uh, Metroid Prime 3 and because of how linear it is, but I don't think anybody had any nitpicks about Metroid Prime 2. As far like from famous reviewers and stuff like that, I haven't heard anything about Metroid Prime 2 from them. Um, but I do agree, like that Metroid Prime 3 is really fucking linear. But am I playing it any other way? Like, am I doing a playthrough of it any other way? I mean, if you're just playing the game, yeah, then yeah, it's a pretty linear experience. But most games that we play are usually linear. But for a game like this, or such as this, it's pretty linear. But so is fucking Castle. Well, the new Castlevania game, which I played, Lords of Shadow. I finally actually played that shit, like fucking 20 years later, before the fucking new one practically comes out. I was just like, yo, this game's fucking cool as shit. But in all technical aspects, the game is linear. Uh, I mean, you could go back at the very end of the game, and then go through every single part, of the game that you went through, like through the chapters or whatever, and fucking find all that stuff. And that's me reading the Dark Samus stuff out loud to you, but you guys can read. I won't insult your intelligence today, maybe tomorrow. But yeah, fucking Dark Samus boss battle. It's already 4:33 p.m. and it is snowing outside, and I gotta drive in that shit. Those bastards. Ironically, I'll be rendering this immediately, so by the time I get home tomorrow, I'll be able to upload it for you cats out there. Man, oh man, oh man. Funny thing about these battles, I think I was telling you guys like I watched somebody speed run this game, and it was so like it was really fucking amusing. I think it was like Speed Demon Archives or something like that. And look that shit up for a Metroid Prime 2 speed run. That shit will have you fucking crying your eyes, or not even crying, just laughing your ass off by like, okay, because if you just play games, you know, like a normal person, and you don't try to exploit glitches or anything like that, like I did, and I exploited one glitch in Metroid Prime. Like for this game, I didn't know there were any glitches. I was like, man, they probably fucking fixed that shit, and they probably did for the Wii version. I probably couldn't do it in the fucking Wii version. One, because Samus is technically always aiming in some sort of aspect. She's not really, locking on, or she's locking on. But look, she doesn't even put her fucking arm up on the cannon. See, that's the difference there. Like, you can't do that in this game. Fucking Jesus. Which I guess sucks, but And ironically, Dark Samus is weak to the Dark Beam. Now I remember the first time I played through this game, I never did that. And I was just like, well, yeah, she's Dark Samus, so obviously she fucking is weak to Light Beam, which actually I come to find out that it doesn't really matter per se. Dark Beam does do a lot of damage to her though, which is hilarious. But Super Missiles are still a better option if you can actually get a fucking lock on her and keep it that way. Because she just randomly has times of invulnerability. And then the funny thing is that I lose her on my scan, and it's really fucking irritating. Or I have to sit there and wait. Anyway, after you defeat her in the her phasoned up, not fucking being able to see mode, hence why you need the dark visor to see her. Um, like straight up, the dark visor isn't really all that fucking useful. Well, no, that's a lie. It's pretty useful for certain enemies, I guess, and the final plot keys, which we will be getting to in the next sit down, which is which actually I think I've already edited all of that out, or edited most of that. No, actually I think I edited the whole thing. I'm just waiting to fucking get to it. Which is funny. I'm uploading all of these fucking playthroughs completely out of fucking order. Not all of the order of each playthrough, just each playthrough. Like at this time, Metal Gear Solid 2 is already fucking up and finished, which is hilarious to me because fucking Metal Gear Solid 3 seemed to fucking drag on forever, and Metal Gear Solid 2, I got that shit done so fucking fast. Like it was dumb how fucking fast I got that done. I'm pretty sure there are people who've gotten it done a hell of a lot faster than I have, but that's if you like. I'm pretty sure if I would have just played the game like seriously and not wanted to have fun with the game, because that's not fun for me to just burn through it, not get caught. Like I like getting caught in Metal Gear games. Like it doesn't make me bad. Like I can go through a game in a Metal Gear Solid game and not get caught, but I like getting caught so I can shoot people, so I can have an excuse to be a murderer. Oh, it's just self-defense, standing my ground. That type of thing. But I'd feel bad if I just walked up behind somebody and shot them. Which I'm pretty sure in the playthrough I've just done that. I'm just like, you're just sitting there, so I'm just gonna pop you. Like I've probably done some shit like that. Why am I talking about Metal Gear in a Metroid video? Who cares? Anyway, well, I think we're just about done with fucking Dark Samus. Yeah, we're done with her. Oh, I got a headache. Shouldn't have drank all those margaritas. Funny thing is, you know what I'm kind of mad about? The 100% ending. Spoiler alert, there's really not shit to do with anything. I mean, obviously by now you should know there's a Metroid Prime 3. If you don't, then you live under a rock. Um, but yeah, there's a Metroid Prime 3, and the 100% ending is literally Samus showing off her Zero suit, and I'm just like, okay, like like that makes a lot of fucking sense. Um, but it's funny, like I know I'm gonna get the whole Metroid series done next year, because I mean I only have like a couple of games left, so I do want to get that done, and then the Resident Evil series will eventually be finished next year. I'm hoping to get it done, so I can actually move on to other games outside of the series that I grew up with. Because I noticed like on my like when I look at my old videos, I'm just like, holy shit! I already have Resident Evil 0, fucking 3, 4, 5, and 6 done, you know, and then I go and look at the Devil May Cry series, and all that shit's done, except for the exclusion of the Virgil DLC, which is really, really short. It's really short, so I can get that done in one video and have it uploaded in like a couple hours, or like 8 hours. I don't know, some shit like that. But who knows? Who knows? We're making. Oh, sorry for yawning, but we're making our way to our next upgrade. And you know what's funny? I did not die throughout the rest of this game because I swear I told you that I hated this game growing up because of how fucking ridiculous it was to be in the dark world without your fucking dark suit, or without the dark suit. And it's pretty ridiculous. Like, you take stupid amounts of damage. Like, okay, add that with fucking standing on Phazon. Like, Dark World plus Phazon equals you just getting fucked up. Like, it's really bad. It's stupid, is what it is. Like, it's absolutely stupid of how much damage you take. I mean, and then you'd be like, oh, well, hey, you're supposed to be in the light balls, but it takes like 20 years for that shit to recharge, okay? And on top of that, you have to travel through some area, or a part of an area that has that stuff. And on top of that, if you're just playing the game for the first time, all right, you're not gonna know where to find every fucking goddamn energy tank or energy capsule or energy tank. Yeah, you won't be able to know where to find that shit. So you might not be so lucky as to have two energy tanks to just get through the fucking game. You'll just have like one or zero of them, and you'll be walking around getting fucked up by bosses. Except for one in particular, because one of them wasn't that bad. But now we get another visor, which is the last visor in this game. Was it the Echo Visor, I believe? Yeah, it's the Echo Visor. Yeah, there we go. The Echo Visor, quite a helpful device, which we're going to demonstrate. There are certain things in the world that we cannot see with the Dark Visor, and we cannot see with our Combat Visor or Scan Visor. But we could see things emitting radio signals, and we shoot them. And once you shoot them one time, some of them you have to charge up and shoot, which I guess I'll be demonstrating in the next part. I'm not even entirely sure. But if you shoot them, it'll unlock things like this elevator, for instance, and you'll be able to go down the elevator. So, yeah, no big deal. All that stuff. By the way, the elevator that Samus was on, apparently that shit went up really fucking high because that shit is retarded. Like, that shit makes a lot of fucking sense. But I believe, let me see. Yeah, what is our next item that we're getting? I'm not even sure. I think it's a screw attack. Let me see. Let me see. We got power bombs. Fucking. Well, we had to go back for power bombs. We have the spider ball. I think it is the screw attack that comes next. Because screw attack, echo visor. Screw attack, echo visor. Um, spider ball. I mean, if you want to count it in this room where you actually need it, then the power bombs. But I think that's it. I mean, besides the one that you get from the, obviously you get from the boss, in which I tried to demonstrate that we can't use those. We need a specific type of beam for that, which we actually wind up getting later. And I think I go through it, and I'm just like, we can't even, can't even fucking use it. Or there's no, I think there was like nothing in there, or something like a expansion or something that we didn't necessarily need. So, yeah. I mean, I want to see if I can try and do Metroid Prime Hunters, but it's just gonna be so fucking difficult. Like, unless I have X Patter and I have that shit down to like a fucking T, then I might be able to fucking do it. But to be honest, I don't want to play it with a mouse and a keyboard and all that. I'm pretty sure there's probably a video out there that shows that off. Because if I can play Hunters, and then then that'll be like, a couple of games. Because Metroid Prime, or Metroid Prime, Metroid 2 is only going to take me 4 hours to get done. Uh, you know, with all that crazy stuff. And I'm not going to be cutting out any backtracking or anything, because I might get lost maybe once or twice. So if I didn't get lost, it'd probably be a shorter fucking game. But I've played it twice on my virtual console thing on my 3DS. And quite honestly, that's like the most legitimate copy of Metroid that I own, or Metroid Prime, or one of the oldest legitimate copies that I own anyway. And then I'm pretty much gonna fucking emulate Metroid, Super Metroid. So, and if I can get around to it, hopefully Hunters. See, I'm just rambling because I know the time it's almost over. It's almost over. But I think it's funny, like, once you get a certain amount of energy tanks in this game and some know how, then you won't really be fucking dying as much. Now, I could have done that earlier, but that wouldn't have done anything because I do believe that this way leads to somewhere where I'm not supposed to be able to go. But, oh no, that leads to a down elevator that I'm not even supposed to fucking go to. I think it leads to like Agon or something like that. Which actually, I'm pretty sure it leads to Agon, Agon, Aron. I don't know. But anyway, we are just about done with this part, and I will post commentate on the next part of Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. So I will see you guys then.